reacting on the jihadi activities in the state, Assam DGP Jyoti Mahanta has said that the police is preparing an anti-radicalization module to counter the growing threat of radicalization and indoctrination module of the Jihadis. Speaking exclusively to our Chief of Bureau Arindam Das, DGP Jyoti Mahanta said that terror organizations like the Al-Qaida are planning not just to carry out attacks in Assam, but in other parts of Northeast as well. Let's listen into the exclusive conversation now.
3 more terrorists have been arrested who are connected with jihadi activities from Gwalpara. So what are they up to? What are your investigations saying after so many arrests, particularly after the latest arrests, which most of them are Maulanas?
Yeah, prior to this arrest, another chap was earlier caught. He gave us some clues, and on the basis of it, our investigation was going on. And once we collected enough evidence, we have gone and caught this chap called Abdus Sovan. And after some time, we got another chap called Jalal. And they turned out to be the main players. They are the ones who had initially got those Bangladeshi guys, both Safikul as well as Safikul we have arrested, and somebody who has given us a slip called Mehbubur, he is gone. And they are the ones who had got them. This is, now further investigation is on. We've got another chap. And another fellow is given a slip, but then we are still after him. He's also from Bangladesh. It is the same modus operandi. They come here, they obtain some kind of an Indian identity card, either in Bengal or anywhere else, and then they introduce themselves to be Indian, and they marry a local girl after some association with some of the local chaps, and then they become some kind of a Maulana or a preacher in some local masjid and madrasas, and that's how they kind of spread the ideology of hatred. So we are at it very actively. We are on the commanding. Assam police will not allow these kind of elements to rule the roost and will destroy them.
Well, we have seen that the latest arrest includes imams, and the madrasas have come under the scanner. So how is the Assam police dealing with this episode?
I have had a couple of meetings with also the Tanzim Council, which runs the bulk of the Qawmi madrasas. And I found them pretty cooperative. I'm happy to say that they are pretty cooperative. I've also got some kind of a rough survey conducted in the sense how are the kids looking at the life itself, their way of looking at lives. And I found that most of them, while they love cricket, while they love football, and they know Messi, they know Sachin Tendulkar, but then if you ask them, what are you going to be in future when you become big, they say Hafiz. So these are the characters, the boys and girls who are going to be not having kind of any meaningful employment. In any case, a Hafiz doesn't get much of a salary. I found that the maximum 6,000 rupees they get, that too after getting zakat, etc. Hafiz, we need good policemen, we need good administrators, we need good footballers, players, sportspersons, etc. So some of these madrasas have produced good citizens as well, but then bulk of the children studying out there want to become a theologist. So we are talking to them, we are engaging them in conversation. If we could look at this a little more closely and find out if they could be, their mindset could be changed, and some kind of secular education could be introduced in this Qawmi madrasa as well.
So can we say that Assam police is planning for an anti-indoctrination or anti-radicalization module to counter this?
De-radicalization and counter-radicalization efforts are on, and we'll go ahead with this we'll try not to alienate the community, and of course we are trying to enlist the cooperation of the Muslim community in doing that.
So what is the big plan? Is it a short-term plan they are making, or it is a long-run plan they are making?
Obviously, it's a long-term plan. They are creating a base. And once the base is created, radicalization is complete, they would get the guys. Getting the killers is, or creating killers is not going to be a big job. Actually, it's easier for the ISI-backed modules like JMB, etc. It's easier for police or enforcing agencies to get them. But it's very difficult for ideologically indoctrinated lot to get them and change their mindset and get them on your side is very difficult. So Al-Qaida is such an outfit which goes into the minds of the people. They try to kind of create jihadis or create an atmosphere of hatred. And they are a tougher lot. So we are dealing with a tougher lot right now.
So what are their plans? Are they planning to target here in Assam or Northeast, or they are planning to send these trained youths when they are radicalized to other parts of the country or elsewhere?
At this moment, it is radicalization, big-time radicalization. Trying to indoctrinate as many youngsters as possible, and that's what they are doing. And obviously, it's not for nothing. I mean, their long-term plan would be rather bad.